Hey guys, my name's Adam, your friendly Sasquatch, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at Olight's Obulb, which is a spherical light orb that puts off 75 lumens and has a runtime of 40 hours, which is really good. It comes with a wireless charger and has motion detection, so you can set it up in a room so it automatically comes on when someone comes or leaves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this review. Alright guys, so Olight has been generous enough to provide this Obulb for me to review for you guys. And part of the deal is we're announcing the Black Friday sales event for Olight on their online store. So if you head down to the video description below, you'll find a link. Click that, you'll go to their online store, and you'll find deals up to 45% off. So pretty good deal this year. Also, if you're a first-time purchaser from the Olight store, you'll be receiving a free keychain light. So pretty cool. So head down to the link below and go check it out. So before we dive into the specifics of this particular orb light, let's go ahead and talk about what you get with the light when you order one of these from Olight. First, you get a wireless charger. It's a USB-A to a 1 amp magnetic charger. It's pretty cool. You just click it right onto the bottom of the light. Pretty much no effort required, just automatically aligned and will start charging. It takes 1.5 hours to completely charge this light, but it has a runtime of 40 hours, which is pretty impressive. You get this metal Olight badge, and what this is good for is it has an adhesive back on it. You just pull the stick back and you can stick it to a wall or the side of a tool bench or something like that, and you'll have a place that you can magnetically mount your Olight in any position. It'll hang upside down, to the side, or just some kind of awkward angle. So this is nice if you are trying to mount this onto a surface that is not metal. Olight has thought of that and has provided you a solution. So yeah, kind of cool there. And then finally, I kind of got a kick out of this. I found 2 of these little eyeballs in the package. And I think what this is for the O-Buddy, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But if you want to dress this up, make it look a little more cute, you can put 2 eyeballs on the light itself. So kind of a cute little touch. So that's what you get when you order the actual Obulb itself. There's some other accessories that we'll talk about a little bit later in the video. This little guy weighs in at 2.12 ounces and has a height of about 1.9 inches and a width of about 2.1 inches. So about a 2-inch diameter sphere. Pretty good. And in true Olight fashion, the build quality on this is actually really good. It's got an IPX7 rating, which means it's submersible down to 1 meter or 3 feet. So that's really nice. It can survive hard drops and kicks. It's been tested to 1.5 meters, but just based on my handling of this, I think you could certainly drop it from a significantly higher height than that. It's just not officially rated for that. So, drop tested, which is good for something that has magnets on the back. You stick it on something, it might not, if you miss or something like that and you drop it, it's not the end of the world. Just pick it back up and try again. Speaking of the waterproof rating we talked about earlier, this thing also floats. So the chances of you submerging this under a meter is pretty unlikely. You'd have to have it attached to you or something like that. So if you drop it off your boat or if you're at a beach and this thing gets wet, no big deal, it floats. It'll be pretty easy to find, especially if you have the light turned on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights down so we can check out the individual light settings that this light offers. Okay, so I have the lights turned down a bit. Let's go ahead and activate the light by pushing the button on the very bottom. So this is the low mode or the sleep mode. It's just a kind of a soft white color. And then here's the 75 lumens mode. This is just kind of a warm white. And then the first color is red. And then we have green. And then a blue color. And then we kind of have this slow changing of colors from the red, blues, and green. So it's just kind of a gentle, soothing, kind of color shift. And then we have what I like to call kind of party mode. It just kind of quickly shifts between the different colors. And then finally we have a blinking red light. And this is good for, kind of an emergency beacon or an indicator showing that, something's ahead. I could definitely see this being used on a car. You just stick it to the trunk of the car or something like that. And it's bright enough it'd be easy for drivers to see. Now, if you're in any of these particular, settings, you can turn it off by just holding the button on the bottom and it will turn off. Let's go ahead and turn the lights back on. Another cool little feature about this little light is it has a motion detector included. So when it's on the charger and the room is dark, it will detect if somebody is nearby within about 6 to 9 feet. It will turn on, and then when it no longer detects any motion, it will wait 15 seconds and then turn off. That's kind of a cool feature for like a night light or something like that. If you're at a campsite and you want something in your tent, or maybe you have this in your bathroom, something like that. You don't have to worry about turning the lights on and disturbing other people. You just have a nice little light right next to the sink that turns automatically when you come up to it and turns off when you leave. So I really kind of think the motion detection function's a really nice thing. It could also work well in your living room or something like that if you're watching a movie, stuff like that, and you don't want a bunch of bright lights. A couple of these kind of by your drinks or something like that would work really well. Okay, let's talk accessories. I think this is where this light really shines. First up is the Oling. It's a magnetic carabiner ring. It's got a really heavy duty carabiner on it. And all you have to do is just click it to the bottom of the light, and you basically have a keychain or something you can hang from the ceiling of a tent or something like that. If you're outside, you can just hang this from a clothesline, something like that, and have some outdoor lighting. So I really like the magnetic function of this keychain ring. Now I did test the strength of the magnet on the bottom of this carabiner ring, and it was able to lift up a 10-pound weight plate, which is pretty impressive for such a little magnet. So super strong grip. There's a couple other accessories that I don't personally have but wanted to point out. The first is the Buddy, and it's kind of this astronaut looking thing. And I think that's why they included the stick-on eyeballs with this particular light. You can put them on, and then it just sits into this astronaut body, and it will charge the light as it's in there. And it would be great for a desk light or a night light or something like that. It's kind of a cool, cute little thing. There's also an Obulb charger, which is a little bit smaller than the Buddy. Basically, it's just this little cradle that you set this light into, and it'll automatically charge the light. So that's pretty cool. But my favorite accessory is the Oling, because it just sticks right on and really improves the usability of this light. You can use it in so many more applications when you have a carabiner ring attached to it. So I really like the Olight. If you pick up one of these Obulbs, I highly recommend you at least pick up one of these O-rings, and then maybe the charging cradle or something like that too, because it just makes it super convenient to charge this or have as like a nightstand light. The charging cradle really provides a secure location to charge this thing up. Alright guys, so that's my quick and dirty review of this handy little Obulb from Olight. I can think of a ton of uses for this, and I really think you should consider picking one of these up, or maybe a couple even. These handy little lights aren't that expensive, and they're extremely useful. I personally think they'd be perfect for camping, a tent or something like that, hanging as a tent light. It'd be a good emergency light for your car. It's relatively small and compact, but it has the magnet in it so you can stick it to the trunk of your car or something like that, indicate to other motorists that your vehicle's been disabled. Paired with the Obulb charger, this would be a really good little bathroom light or night light. With the motion detector in there, it will not be on all the time, but if it senses something's moving, it will turn on to give you a little light. Or if you want to have a little more fun, you could pick up the Buddy, which is that astronaut looking thing, and put some eyes on it and have a cute little desk lamp. So for the price, I think this is an extremely versatile sphere light, and I think you can probably find a lot of good uses for it around the house or while you're outdoors camping. Head down to the video description below, you'll find a link. Click that, you'll go to their online store, and you'll find deals up to 45% off. So pretty good deal this year. Also, if you're a first-time purchaser from the Olight store, you'll be receiving a free keychain light. So pretty cool. So head down to the link below and go check it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button below. It helps the channel out a lot. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell icon so you're first to be notified when I release new videos just like this one. Cheers!